Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Crafting a user choice experience for third-party cookies, a detailed tutorial. Third-party cookies are a hot topic, driven by privacy concerns and regulations like GDPR and ccpa. Implementing a transparent and user-centric approach to managing them is crucial for ethical website development and maintaining user trust. This tutorial will walk you through creating a solution that informs users about third-party cookies, offers choices for opting in or out, and stores those preferences. We'll cover the following. 1. Understanding third-party cookies. 2. Legal considerations, GDPR, ccpa. 3. Implementation strategy, balancing user experience and compliance. 4. Technical implementation, JavaScript, cookies, local storage. Asterisk 4.1. UI element creation, modal/banner HTML/CSS structure. Asterisk 4.2. Cookie detection and blocking asterisk JavaScript logic. Asterisk 4.3. Preference storage asterisk cookies versus local storage. Asterisk 4.4. Integration with third-party services asterisk adapting scripts. 5. Testing and validation. 6. Maintenance and updates. 1. Understanding third-party cookies. Third-party cookies are created by a domain different from the one the user is visiting. They are primarily used for cross-site tracking monitoring user behavior across different websites to build profiles for targeted advertising. Retargeting showing ads to users who have previously visited a specific website or product page. Social sharing enabling features like or share buttons that track user interactions. Embedded content delivering content from a different domain, example embedded videos from YouTube. The key difference from first-party cookies is the origin of the cookie setting domain. First-party cookies are set by the website you're currently visiting. 2. Legal considerations, GDPR, ccpa. GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, EU requires explicit consent before placing non-essential cookies, including most third-party cookies, on a user's device. Users must be informed about the purpose of the cookies and given a clear choice to opt in or opt out. Implied consent, example continuing to browse, is generally not sufficient. ccpa, California Consumer Privacy Act, U.S. grants California residents the right to know what personal information businesses collect about them, to delete their personal information, and to opt out of the sale of their personal information. While not directly focused on cookies like GDPR, the collection and use of data through third-party cookies often falls under ccpa's definition of sale. ccpa requires providing a clear "Do not sell my personal information" link. Other regulations other regions and countries have their own data privacy laws that may impact your cookie management strategy. Stay informed about regulations relevant to your target audience. Key principles for compliance transparency clearly explain what cookies are used for and who is using them. Choice offer a genuine choice for users to opt in or opt out. Explicit consent obtain clear consent before setting non-essential cookies. Record keeping maintain a record of user consent and preferences. Withdrawal of consent allow users to easily withdraw their consent at any time. 3. Implementation strategy, balancing user experience and compliance. The goal is to implement a user-friendly system that satisfies legal requirements without significantly disrupting the user experience. Here's a proposed strategy. 1. Identify third-party cookies. Audit your website to identify all third-party cookies being set. Categorize them based on their purpose, example advertising, analytics, social media. Tools like browser developer tools and cookie auditing extensions can help. 2. Choose a UI approach. Select a UI element to present the cookie consent options. Common options include modal a pop-up window that interrupts the user flow until a choice is made. Effective for ensuring user attention but can be disruptive. Banner a persistent bar at the top or bottom of the page that provides information and options. Less intrusive but may be easily ignored. Cookie settings page a dedicated page accessible via a link in the footer or privacy policy. Provides more detailed information and control but requires users to actively navigate to it. 3. Develop clear and concise messaging. Use plain language to explain what third-party cookies are, why they are used, and how they affect the user. Avoid technical jargon. 4. Provide granular control. Allow users to opt in or opt out of specific categories of cookies, example advertising cookies, analytics cookies, rather than just a blanket accept all or reject all option. This empowers users to make informed choices. 5. Respect user preferences. Store user choices securely, example using cookies or local storage, and consistently apply those preferences across all subsequent website visits. 6. Enable easy withdrawal of consent. Provide a clear and accessible way for users to change their cookie preferences at any time, example a button in the footer or a link in the privacy policy. 7. Delay loading of third-party scripts. Prevent third-party scripts from loading and setting cookies until the user has explicitly given consent. 4. Technical implementation, JavaScript, cookies, local storage. This section provides a code example using JavaScript, cookies, and local storage. We'll create a basic banner, handle user choices, and prevent loading scripts until consent is given. 4.1 UI element creation, modal/banner HTML/CSS structure. Let's create a simple banner at the bottom of the page. HTML, index.html. CSS, style.css. Explanation We create a cookie banner div that initially has the hidden class, which hides it from view. The banner contains a message explaining the use of third-party cookies and links to a privacy policy. It has 3 buttons, accept all, reject all, and settings. A modal window is created for detailed settings with individual checkboxes for analytics and advertising cookies. An overlay darkens the background when the modal is open. 4.2 Cookie detection and blocking, JavaScript logic. Now, let's write the JavaScript code to handle cookie detection, display the banner, and block scripts based on user consent. JavaScript, script.js. Explanation 1. Get cookie, and set cookie, functions standard JavaScript functions for reading and writing cookies. Erase cookie, removes a specific cookie. 2. Check cookie consent, function this function is called when the page loads. It checks if the cookie consent cookie exists. If it doesn't exist, the cookie banner is shown by removing the hidden class. If it does exist, it means the user has already made a choice. It calls initialize third-party scripts, to load the scripts if consent was given. 3. Initialize third-party scripts, function *. Crucially, This function is responsible for loading the third-party scripts only after consent has been obtained. Asterisk it checks the value of the cookie consent cookie and the consent checkboxes. Asterisk it conditionally loads the scripts based on the user's preferences. Asterisk replace the placeholder comments with your actual Google Analytics code and other third-party script loading logic. You might use document.createElement, script, to dynamically create and append script elements to the head section of your HTML. For event listeners, event listeners are attached to the buttons. Accept button sets the cookie consent cookie to accepted, hides the banner, and calls initialize third-party scripts, to load the scripts. Reject button sets the cookie consent cookie to rejected, hides the banner, and attempts to remove any existing third-party cookies. The cookie removal part is tricky and depends on the specific cookies you need to remove. Settings button opens the modal for detailed cookie settings. Close button closes the modal. Save settings button saves the checkbox values and treats the action as accepting consent, hiding the banner and modal, and reinitializing scripts based on checkbox values. 4.3 Preference storage, cookies versus local storage. Cookies the code above uses cookies to store user preferences. Cookies have the advantage of being accessible to both the client-side JavaScript and the server-side code. This can be useful if you need to enforce cookie policies on the server as well. However, cookies have size limitations, around 4 KB per cookie, and can impact performance if used excessively. Local storage Another option is to use local storage. Local storage is a browser-based storage mechanism that allows you to store key-value pairs in the user's browser. It has a larger storage capacity than cookies, typically 5 to 10 megabytes per domain. However, local storage is only accessible to client-side JavaScript, the server cannot directly access it. Example of using local storage To use local storage instead of cookies, replace the setCookie, getCookie, and eraseCookie functions with the following. The rest of the JavaScript code remains largely the same. The advantage of local storage is the increased storage capacity, but the disadvantage is that the server cannot directly access the user's preferences. 4.4 Integration with third-party services, adapting scripts. The key is to delay the loading of third-party scripts until consent is obtained. Here are some common scenarios and approaches. Google Analytics The example above shows how to initialize Google Analytics after consent. You must replace UAXXXXXY with your actual Google Analytics tracking ID. Also, ensure you comply with Google's terms of service regarding cookie consent. Google AdSense, and other ad networks similar to Google Analytics, load the AdSense script dynamically after consent has been given. You might need to adapt your ad code to respect the user's consent choices. Some ad networks provide APIs or mechanisms for honoring user consent preferences. For example, you might need to use Google's Consent Management Platform, CMP. Social sharing buttons, Facebook, Twitter, etc. These buttons often load scripts that set cookies. Wrap the initialization of these scripts inside the initialize third-party scripts function and only load them if the user has consented to social media cookies. Embedded videos, YouTube, Vimeo embedded videos can also set cookies. Consider using a placeholder element that displays a static image of the video and a button to play video. Only when the user clicks the play video button do you load the actual embedded video code, which will then set cookies. Example of delaying a YouTube embed *. 5. Testing and validation. Use browser developer tools. Inspect the cookies being set by your website. Verify that third-party cookies are not being set before the user gives consent. Test in different browsers. Ensure your cookie consent mechanism works correctly in different browsers: Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge. Use cookie auditing tools. There are browser extensions and online tools that can audit your website's cookies and identify third-party cookies. Simulate different consent scenarios. Test what happens when the user accepts all cookies, rejects all cookies, or customizes their cookie settings. Verify cookie removal. Check that existing third-party cookies are being removed when the user rejects consent or withdraws their consent. This can be challenging and requires careful coding. Legal review. Consult with a legal professional to ensure your cookie consent mechanism complies with applicable data privacy laws. 6. Maintenance and updates. Regularly audit cookies. Website technology evolves. Periodically re-audit your website's cookies to identify any new third-party cookies that may have been added. Stay informed about regulations. Data privacy laws are constantly evolving. Stay up to date on the latest changes and adapt your cookie consent mechanism accordingly. Update messaging. Update the messaging in your cookie banner or modal to reflect any changes in your cookie usage or data privacy policies. Monitor user feedback. Pay attention to user feedback regarding your cookie consent mechanism. Make adjustments to improve the user experience. Test after updates. After making any changes to your website, always test your cookie consent mechanism to ensure it is still working correctly. Important considerations. Reverse proxy / CDN. If you are using a reverse proxy or CDN, it may also set cookies. Ensure that these cookies are also managed correctly and that you are transparent about their use. Server-side rendering, SSR. If you are using server-side rendering, you may need to handle cookie consent differently. You may need to pass the user's consent preferences to the server so that it can avoid setting third-party cookies. Consent management platforms, CMPS. For more complex websites or organizations, consider using a dedicated consent management platform, CMP. CMPS are specialized tools that provide a comprehensive solution for managing cookie consent, including banner creation, consent logging, and integration with advertising platforms. Examples include ONetRust, Cookiebot, and TrustArc. This tutorial provides a starting point for implementing a user choice experience for third-party cookies. Remember that the specific implementation will vary depending on your website's needs and the applicable data privacy laws. Consult with legal counsel to ensure that your implementation is compliant. Good luck.